I'd now like to introduce Representative Juana Matias, who is the first of our departing members to speak. Representative Matias.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for recognizing me, and through you to the members. I remain humbled to be here and to join you all to recognize everyone who will be departing from the Massachusetts House of Representatives. I would like to thank Speaker DeLeo and our leadership in the House for their dedication to improving the lives of all residents in the Commonwealth. Mr. Speaker, I am so grateful for your open mind and heart, for your unwavering support, and for taking the time to invest in my development and helping me become the public servant I am today. I am also grateful to Majority Leader Ron Mariano, Madam Speaker Pat Haddad, Leader Byron Russian, Chairman Jeffrey Sanchez, and Minority Leader Brad Jones for working with me in earnest and in good faith on the issues. I appreciate all of your wisdom, guidance, and mentorship. As I reflect on my time serving in the 190th General Court, I am truly grateful to all of my colleagues and every resident of Lawrence who placed their confidence in me to be their state representative. Today, I am joined by my beloved mother, Geris, my partner, Pavel, my aunt, Milagros, and my lovely Marina. Thank you so much for being here with me today and for all of your love and support over the past 2 years. Pavel, you have always been unwavering in your love and support. Thank you for always believing in me. I wouldn't be standing here without you. To my beloved aunt, Milagros and Marina, these are the women who stood by my side from the very beginning. They made my time in public service possible. They knocked on countless doors, organized volunteers, and gave up so much time and energy in my campaign to become the state representative for the 16th Essex District, and for that I thank you. I would also like to recognize my brothers who cannot be here with me today, Fabio, Magdiel, and Manuel. Although they couldn't be here today, I'm grateful to them because they sacrificed so much to allow me to become the first Latina immigrant state representative in this historic chamber. I'm also fortunate to be joined by my legislative aide, Manny Cruz. And our former rock star intern, Summer Ordaz, who's here with us today. As any good legislator knows, when we choose our staff and interns, we do so with the goal of picking individuals who reflect our values and who will represent the best interests of our office and district. Anyone that has had the opportunity to interact with Manny or Summer know that I am lucky to have had them as being part of my team. You're both incredible public servants, and I am so glad that I had the pleasure of calling you not just my staff, but my friends, and I look forward to seeing the incredible work you both will do. 2 years ago, I embarked on a journey of a lifetime. I answered the call to service, and I rose to the occasion when I decided to run for state representative for the 16th Essex District, the great city of Lawrence. As I bid my colleagues in this chamber farewell, I find it vitally important that I pay tribute to the people and the city that I was elected to represent, the people who helped me make history, and to reflect on what we were able to accomplish in my time here in the House. Since 1847, for 171 years, the planned city on the Merrimack, the city of Lawrence, has been integral to the part of the Commonwealth's history. Lawrence was founded with the promise of creating economic opportunity for the working class and the middle class by harnessing the power of the Shawsheen, the Spigot, and the Merrimack River. It launched a world-class textile industry. Lawrence has historically been at the epicenter of the Industrial Revolution, the urban decay, and later urban renewal. Through all of this, Lawrence has and remained the immigrant city. The early waves of Irish, Italian, and Polish immigrants were later followed by Cuban refugees, Puerto Rican immigrants, and Dominican immigrants who all ventured far from their homelands and settled here in our Commonwealth. Much like my own family, who immigrated from the Dominican Republic in the late 1980s, I would imagine that every individual who set foot in Lawrence was fueled by hope and in search of the American dream. Each wave of immigration brought forward cycles of struggles and triumphs, decay and growth. But for centuries, it has been the resilience of Laurentians that has shaped our community and defined our contributions to our Commonwealth. There is no greater example of Lawrence's incredible resilience than the way we came together as a community to help one another through one of the most devastating natural gas disasters in our state's history. Laurentians of all different faiths, creeds, professions, and walks of life came together to help one another. In the face of great adversity, Laurentians and the residents of Andover, North Andover, have shown themselves to uphold the great values of courage, honor, selfless service to others. It was those same values, courage, honor, selfless service to others, that inspired me to run for state representative and later for Congress. I saw these values personified firsthand when I watched my parents, Arsenios, Ikeris, humbly embrace the challenge of having to adapt to a new country that they did not know. And they dedicated themselves to working hard and instilling in their 4 young children the importance of hard work and a quality education. From humble beginnings, they fought every day to make our American dream a reality. My mother and father worked their way up from factory workers to small business owners and built deep roots in Haverhill, Lawrence, and the Merrimack Valley. To my beloved mother, I ask that you stand, te pido que te pare, to be recognized because you are a true testament of what it means to be an upstanding citizen of this country. You and Papi worked hard, you sacrificed, and you persevered, and you inspired a 5-year-old Dominican girl to believe that she could achieve her American dream and become the first immigrant Latina state representative to serve in this historic chamber. It is because of you, the example that you both set, that I woke up every single day prepared to fight for justice in all of its forms for every single Laurentian, every resident of the Commonwealth, and every American in this country. And in the fight for equality and justice for all, I was so fortunate to make incredible friendships and colleagues. Among them are the Lawrence-led delegation, Representative Frank Moran and Representative Diana DeZoglio. My dear freshman class, who I hold in the highest esteems, the honorable members of the Massachusetts Black and Latino Caucus, the Women's Caucus, the Progressive Caucus. In our short time together, we have been able to accomplish so much this session. Together, we worked with workers in the industries across the Commonwealth to uplift working class families by raising the minimum wage to $15 and to provide paid family medical leave to all Massachusetts residents. Together, we enhanced and empowered the reproductive rights of women, and we strengthened families by passing the Pregnant Workers Fairness Act and Access Law. We sent a clear message to all women who marched last year that as a state, we stand in solidarity with them. Together, we took a historic step by passing comprehensive criminal justice reform, expungement, eliminating mandatory minimums, quarry reforms, juvenile reforms. As a Commonwealth, we can finally start living up to our end of the bargain and give every ex-offender a real opportunity to become a rehabilitated and productive member of society. Together, we have created a more level playing field for English language learners thanks to the work of Chairman Jeffrey Sanchez, who led the torch on this issue. And we ensured that the Look Bill also followed up with increasing the per pupil funding for increment for ELL learners across the state. Together, we passed landmark legislation to combat the opiate crisis. In doing so, we give every community and every family the tools they need to save lives. With everything we have accomplished together, there still remains a lot of work to be done. We must work diligently to increase educational equity so that every student in our state can flourish. We must continue to fight for clean energy so that our grandchildren may enjoy a planet for generations to come. And we must honor our ancestral roots by ensuring that immigrants and refugees can continue to live with dignity in Massachusetts. And as all you continue to work on the issues in earnest, please know that I am still here to help as your friend, and that I will continue to be a positive voice of change. With all that we accomplished in a short time together, I am incredibly proud to have stood with all of my colleagues to show and set the example for other states to follow, a model of moral leadership and bipartisanship, and a more equitable and just society for all. As I bid you all farewell, please know that I am grateful for the opportunity to have served alongside all of you, to have proudly served the residents of Lawrence and the Commonwealth. As I close this chapter of service and embark on a new journey, I will stay true to the lessons I have learned. I will continue my work to uplift and serve others, and to ensure that every resident of the state has an opportunity to achieve the American dream. Thank you.